guys, so for today's video, me and my crew are going to do an interesting challenge. So we are going to play with math a little bit. So we are going to ask some random people to solve some differentiation questions. And if you are watching this, you can play along and answer in the comment sections. Let's go! Hi. What's your name?
Alicia.
Okay, so actually, we are gonna ask you some questions, and it's a math questions. It's a differentiation topic. So, do you know what the definition of differentiation is?
Obviously, I don't remember.
Okay, it's alright. So we can explain it to you then. May I sit here? So differentiation is a process in calculus where we find the derivative of a function. So a derivative tells us how fast something is changing. For example, how fast distance changes with time, or how steep a graph is at a point. So actually, differentiation has so many techniques. So I'm going to show you right here. So first, we have power rule. So for example, we have x to the power of n. So we use the power rule to differentiate the x power of n. So we're going to use d over dx and the x and the power of n. If we differentiate it, so we have to put n in front of the x. So the power has to minus with 1. And then the second one is product rule. So product rule is for multiply. So it means it's for two functions are multiplied. So we have d over dx. So we have the short form one. So we put u and v. So if we differentiate the u and v, so we get u prime multiplied by v plus u multiplied with v prime. So the third technique is quotient rule. Okay, actually quotient rule is for a function that is divided by another. So the equation is similar to the product rule, but we use like this. D over dx. So we put the u over v because it's divided, right? So it will be, if we differentiate it, it will be u prime multiplied by v minus u multiplied by v prime over v squared. So next we have chain rule. So chain rule is for composite function like f, g, x. So if we differentiate it, we put dy dx equals to f prime gx, and we have to multiply again with g prime x. So we have two steps. We have to differentiate the f and we have to differentiate the g. Okay, actually these four of them are the basic things. So finally, you got to know the definition and the techniques of differentiation. So that's all. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you too.
So for the next question, I'm gonna ask my crew to find someone else to solve it. See ya!
Hi guys, so let's find next lucky person to answer our second question. Let's go. Hi. Um, are you busy? I know. Alright. Can I do some quick interview? Yes. Alright. So what's your name?
My name is Zalika.
Alright. So can I ask some differentiation question?
Yeah, why not?
So the first question will be find dy dx for 3x squared second x plus 2.
Oh, I kind of know this question.
That's right. So I think you know what technique should we use, right?
Maybe question rule?
No. Actually, question rule, this actually we need to use product rule. So
Oh.
question rule and product rule has quite similar thing, but for question rule, we need to divide with v squared. So this it is product rule. Product rule states that u v prime must plus with v u prime. Right. So first, let's identify the two parts of our product. So the u part will be 3x squared, and the v part will be second x plus 2. So we need to find the derivative for u and v. Right. The derivative for u, since u is 3x squared, so u prime will be 6x. Alright, we get this by applying the power rule.
Oh.
So next, the derivative of v, which is second x plus 2, will be v prime second x plus 2 times x plus 2. So we get this using the derivative of secant and the chain rule. Okay. So we're gonna plug into the product rule using the formula like I said. So it will be y prime uv prime plus v u prime. So 3x squared comes with second x plus 2 then x plus 2 plus 6x multiplied with secant x plus 2. and then we're gonna just like do the basic math. So and then we're gonna simplify the expression, and then we're gonna factorize it. So it's gonna be 3x secant x plus 2 multiply with 2 plus x tan x plus 2. So the next question will be, we need to find dy dx for y equal to 4x plus 2 divided by cos x. So guys, please always remember that you always count first before v. This is actually what students always mistake. You always at the top and v at the bottom. So we need, just like we did just now. So we need to find the two parts of our product first. But do you know what technique we use here?
I think this one that we use question rule, right?
That's right. So we're gonna find the u and v first. So 4x plus 2 gonna be our u, and cos x will be our v. Next, we're gonna differentiate our u and v. So u equal to 4x plus 2, while u prime gonna be 4. So v cos x will be, v prime will be negative sine x. So we're gonna just put everything. So y prime will be vu prime minus uv prime divided by v squared. And then we're gonna just simplify it. So we're gonna be 4 cos x plus 4x plus 2 multiply with sine x divided with cos x squared. And then that's gonna be our answer.
Ooh, this one kind of easy.
Alright, so thank you Zalika for joining our challenge.
Alright, thank you.
Say bye bye to camera.
Bye.
Alright, so guys, let's find the third person to answer our challenge. Let's go. Hi, so I'm gonna be in charge for the next question. So let's find anyone's here. Let's go. Hi. Hi. Are we interview? No. So actually, we want to ask you a question. It's actually a differentiation question. Yeah. Why not? Just a question. Oh wow. Okay. We start with differentiating each term in the equation. Okay. So there's a three terms here, and we need to differentiate every single term. Yeah. So the first term here, we'll use the product rule, right? And then the next term, when we differentiate it, we're gonna use the chain rule, right? And then for the third one, we're gonna use the chain rule again to differentiate. And then after we differentiate all this term, we're gonna let's put it all in the equation. After that, let's put it all together. So our equation now will be y prime non 3x multiply with y 1 over x minus v exponent power of 2x plus 2 times with 2 minus with secant square 4y times with 4y prime. Oh. So our next step is to isolate y prime. So we're gonna move all the terms containing y prime to one side and the other to another side. Alright. And then we're gonna factor out the y prime. Okay. And then the last step, we're gonna finally resolve for y prime by dividing both sides by ln 3x minus 4 secant squared over. Alright. And then what we got is y prime equal to 2 exponent power of 2x plus 4 minus with y over x divided by ln 3x minus with 4 secant squared for y. And then that's gonna be our answer. Okay, thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, thank you so much.
You can say bye-bye.
Okay, hi. We're gonna move on to the last question, and let's go find someone. Hi. What's your name?
Hi, my name is Maryam.
Do you want to answer some question? Alright, let's go. So the question is here. Fourth root of 80.99 minus 2 over 80.99. Okay, what we're going to do first is we need to find x, which is 80.99, and x naught is 81. Why we have to find 81? Because it's near to 80.99. Next, we need to find delta x, which equals to x minus x naught, which is equals to 80.99 minus 81. And the answer is minus 0.01. Next, we have to find fx equals to fourth root of x minus 2 over square root of x. And then we have simplified it and become x power of 1 over 4 minus 2x power of minus 1 over 2. And then we have to find f prime x, and we have to differentiate all these answer, and it becomes 1 over 4 x power of minus 3 over 4 plus x power of minus 3 over 2. All the answer we have to insert it in the linear formula, which is fx approximate to fx naught plus f prime x naught multiply with delta x. And we have to do the basic math. And what we have the answer is approximate to 2.788. And do you get it?
Yeah, it's kind of easy.
Yeah, I know, right? And I think that's all for the equation. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Okay, so that is all for the challenge. We just discussed some of the techniques of differentiation and give you guys some questions.
We hope you guys like this video.
And see you in the next video.
Bye!